You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
Hey yo! You are now watching PNN Polished News Network. You dig?
Do you want to be polished?
You are now watching PNN, the Polished News Network.
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
Do you need to be polished?
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
You just gotta be polished.
PNN.
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network. You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
Polished News Network.
PNN.
PNN.
Polished News Network. Look at the Jordans. Look at the gun. This is all cap.
Yeah.
Polished News Network.
3 out of 5 grandmothers approve.
Hello, everyone. This is Alicia Marie of Polished News Network, PNN, where it's all about entrepreneurs, all about business owners. So we took a couple of weeks off, but we are back. We have some live interviews coming up, some great discussions. But before we get started, I need to do a few shout outs. And I wrote them down so I will not forget, okay? So I want to shout out LCS Counseling and Consulting, Dr. Latoya Smith. Her number is 682-990-2866. We have Car Wash Connect. It's a mobile detailing service. Dominique, his number is 817-987-8590. Get your pens and your papers because I'm shouting them out. We have Jay's Unlimited Collection. That's Gigi, and you can contact her directly on Facebook. We have Buff Daddy Floors. You can contact them at 682-593-2424. And Polish Elegance Everything, event planning, wedding planning, coordinating, and design. It's the same number, 682-593-2424. We have Elite Diamond Solutions. You can contact Megan at 1-800-702-1642 for all your credit repair needs. We have Micah Atkins of High Point Realty. That number is 682-227-5564. And we have Jay Henderson, Intimate Treasures and More. You can contact her at 817-716-7042. And so I'm wearing some of Jay's work right now. She sells necklaces and bracelets. So contact all these people. I'll be putting out a preferred vendor list for free of all of my business friends. So anything that you need, they will have it. So let's dig in tonight. We have a very special guest, 2 guests. They are married in business. They're the owner of Second Trucking LLC. So we're going to dive into that and learn more about the trucking business. I have no idea, so I'm pretty excited. I don't even begin to know how it even works. But I want to go ahead and bring them up. But right before I do that, we're going to hear a word from our sponsor. So I'm going to start doing commercials in the middle of the videos for different businesses. So you guys, I'll have that information for you later. You can contact me directly. Just a 30-second video about your business. And so we're going to start doing that. So I'm pretty excited. So let's do that first. Let's hear from our sponsor, and then we'll dig right into this wonderful interview. That was Cajun Joe. Check out his new video, his new episode, immediate following this interview. So guys, get ready. Get your questions ready for the Darnells. Let me bring them on. Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. I'm good. Hey, I want to thank y'all for coming on for this interview, letting people know about your business, and kind of explaining the trucking business to us. I'm pretty excited about this, and I love to see married couples working together. So we're gonna get right into this. All right.
Sure.
Let's get it popping.
Get it popping. So y'all tell me, where did this idea come from? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Actually, I was working for the city of Dallas, and I used to drive for the city of Dallas. And one day I was just driving, and I was talking to my wife on the phone, and I was just telling her, I wanna start a business for like second chance. It's really abbreviated for second chance employment, like for felons or people with DWIs. A second chance employment. So because I know so many people that have trouble finding jobs because of that reason, and I want to be reason to make a change for some people.
Oh, that's awesome. Because I was going to ask that. I was like, where did that come from?
From my perspective, that as well, I'm gonna piggyback off that. God just downloaded the auto tune in me. Of course, it's my husband's dream, and so I started asking him, like, hey, if we had the money to start a business, what would it be? And he would always say, trucking, 18-wheeler for like the past 2 years.
because I've been having my CDL for a while,
Okay.
I always have drove for some company or somebody else. And I just felt like it was time to start working for self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So God, he allowed it to come to pass, and it branched us off. He actually gave me the dream of the truck, and then he led my husband to the truck.
In that order.
Literally.
In that order.
And so, and I always prayed to have a business with my spouse, God-given spouse.
I didn't hear you. What you said, Alicia?
No, I was saying, I think, am I delayed a little bit?
Yes.
Just like a tad off a second.
Okay. No, I was saying, how long have you guys been doing the second trucking?
8 months.
8 months.
Yeah, 8 months.
Yeah.
8 months since August of last year in 2020. So 8 months.
And it's been a journey. It's been a long journey.
Ooh, child.
Wow.
Journey. There's a lot of people who they have questions and be want to know, like, especially like about the trucking, because it's a lot of stuff that you know, people think it's easy, or people think it's, you know, just a smooth sail walking. It's really not. Like, you really have to put in muscle and put in the work, you know, like you really have to grind and just put in your work, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. So how does it work? Like as far as like getting clients and everything, like I have no idea how a trucking company works. So I wouldn't even begin to explain it. Can y'all explain it a little bit?
Yeah. Well, I'll take over from there. So it's called a load board. And what it is a website where it's all available loads like around the United States that's on there. And you can actually sort it out by putting different cities on there. So say like Dallas, I want Dallas, and they have a mile radius. So I want Dallas at 150 miles. So anything around Dallas, 150-mile radius is going to pull up all the available loads. And then you got what you call a broker. You contact a broker about the load, and then y'all come to what you call a rate con. A rate con is where it's a rate confirmation. Pretty much, he send you the PDF file, and you put your company, your business in there, your MC number, your US dot number, through the FMCSA, and he run all your numbers, and if you qualify for the load, he'll give it to you. And it's also, what I mean by qualify is time. How much time do you have up under your numbers? Because a lot of people don't like to deal with people with new entrepreneurs, because they don't want to be the first person to take a chance on you with $1 million freight.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, that makes sense now. And hold on, we have a question real quick. So how did the Texas snowstorm affect your business?
It didn't. God's grace covered us.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's through God's grace.
We stayed still. We was obedient to God, actually, not, you know, being funny, but we was very obedient, stood still. Peace be still. That's exactly what we did. So it really didn't affect us. As much as I wanted to really get out there, you know, and get it, because I like to work.
Yeah.
I stayed. I listened to my wife and I stayed in the house, but it was a good thing I did, because everybody know the big car crash that was on the highway. Because if it was left up to him, he would have been driving on that yonder highway down yonder. That was big. Alicia. That was a good question, though. That was a real good question.
Yeah, he would have been in the street.
You always got to make sure you're obedient. It pays to be obedient. Obedience is better than sacrifice.
You know, I learned to listen to my wife on certain things, because a lot of times, I'm not gonna say 9 times out of 10, but 7 times out of 10, she right. Oh, baby, it's 9 times out of 10, yeah. For sure.
Hey,
don't be down like that, honey.
Hey, that's what, you know, the helpmate. So, you know, we real good at that.
Right.
Yeah. So okay. So you were saying that it's second chance for felons and stuff. So how many people do you guys have working for you right now? Like how does that work?
As of right now, we still getting it off the ground, which means we still making a name for ourselves. So right now it's just me and her. We're the only two right now, but we will be looking to hire within the next couple months.
Okay.
It's progressing very good. It's elevating very well.
It's getting out of hand to where we're gonna have to buy more trucks to keep up with the work that we're getting.
Wow. Because right now, how many trucks do you have?
Just one.
Just one. Wow. Yeah. So pretty much y'all are just on the road all the time.
Yeah.
Yep. My husband is. I don't go on the road a lot no more.
That lasted for a month.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that lasted for about a month.
Yeah. Period. No. Babe, August, September, October, November, December is probably, and then this year I stopped. I'm like, okay, I'm over that phase.
A month.
It's so
She said she over the
it's so
phase
enclosed and
of joy.
suffocated, and eating at the truck stops.
Oh man. So what's the
Yeah.
farthest have you
See?
went? Like what's the furthest have you gone?
Oh my God, Spokane, Washington, which was you talking about just driving period or just with this business? Like as far as second trucking or just like trucking period? Like
truck driving the truck.
As far as we went.
Man,
Virginia, Maryland, Washington.
Yeah, it was 17 hours one way. Oh my God! And you know what? That was that load that we had to hurry up and get back for the New Year's.
The New Year's sermon with Mama.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I do remember that.
I never do it again.
Yeah, we came from Virginia.
Right.
You wanted to get your CDL back in the day. Keep driving those mountains. Oh, honey.
Oh yeah, man.
I gotta give it to my husband. He can drive on the mountain. Look, I drive speed and crazy, but I don't trust nobody driving. How that work? Be driving like a bat, but I don't trust nobody driving. But I had
that's how I drive
in Virginia. Like it was icy and snowy. Yeah.
Those mountains are a funny thing because one wrong move and it could be horrible because you're elevated so high and you have a downgrade and it goes by the percentage, 1%, 2%, all the way up to 10%. You have a downgrade literally just going down with 80,000 pounds on your back.
But then you got the slopes where it's steep and it's literally pointing up instead of it's like up.
Oh
like,
my goodness.
Ooh.
You gotta know what you're doing.
You gotta have a
hand. You gotta know what you're doing. That's what's up.
Yeah, I can't do it. I commend you on that.
Yeah, it could have been me. We would have been going up the yonder, going up the yonder. I'll just be honest. Fooling with me, baby.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I can't even drive in a car that well, says Joe. So and so we have another one on here. Sonia Smith Jacobs. Hello, Sister Jacobs. So this is so amazing. My husband and I were just discussing something similar to this. He's wanting to become a dispatcher. He's trying to get me to understand it, but it's like Chinese to me.
Dispatcher, what a dispatcher is what deal with the broker.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. He's like the middleman. Like say if you a dispatcher, like if you don't want to put up with the headache to go out and just I'm gonna book the load myself. You can pay a dispatcher 3% of whatever the revenue you make, and she'll keep you running.
Yeah, but I think what she's saying about the dispatcher part, like the Chinese language, because people think that it's easy to be a dispatcher, but it's really not because you got to learn the lingo to get the load. You got to learn the certain scripts. You have to make sure that you add them to the insurance, and we have to have $1 million policy in trucking on all insurance, and then you got to make sure that these people are creditable, like they Duns and Bradstreet number that they're gonna pay out. If you deliver the load, they're not gonna burn you for your money. It's a lot of things when you a dispatcher. So it's not hard, it's not tedious, but you do have to actually pay attention to learn in that area.
Oh wow!
So I get what she's saying.
Yeah, you gotta know what you're dealing with, especially you gotta know what your driver has.
You gotta know how to talk too.
Because it's different type of trailers. You got a 53-foot 102, 53-foot length, 102-foot with wide. You gotta know what if that load can go in the center of that trailer. And can your driver secure that load? You know what I mean? With the amount of equipment that you have, a dispatcher has to know that. It needs to know that.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot.
There it is right there. There it is right there. You gotta know trucking just like the driver to be.
Because you hear she's talking all the lingo and everything, and I'm sitting here like, oh okay, sure.
I gotta get it right, man. She's slow to get it right.
Hold on.
Slowly get it right.
Yeah, please. I'm gonna let my husband go. Yeah, I'm gonna leave my husband glow today, but y'all know what time it is.
So here's another question.
She's definitely.
I'm gonna give him his props though.
The craziest thing you've seen on the road.
Arkansas and the trip.
Oh man, we was coming back.
Trying to get attitude and speed around.
We was coming back and from Maryland.
We was in Arkansas.
We was coming back from Maryland. We was going through Arkansas, and it was nighttime. We had been driving for a while, and we was passing this black 18-wheeler semi, and he wanted to get over. I was in the left lane first. I was passing the car. He was behind me. So when I got over, he had an attitude. He was running. He was just gone. And I thought I was tripping because it was nighttime and I seen some light shoot across the road. I was like, I said, babe, did you see that light shoot across the road? Am I tripping? We got a little closer to it. He had rolled his truck.
It was like literally seconds in front of us, like to where.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was.
Gotta have God's grace and protection while you on that road, cause
you got to. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
And so like with since you don't go on the road anymore with Dennis Z, so how do you guys make it work as far as with the marriage? I don't know like how many times a week are you going, or how do you guys work through the with him being in and out?
Every now and then I will go, or he'll hey, get up, come on the road with me, make me go. I don't even know how to describe
make me go.
Us, because first of all, we so zany and loving, but then we like we need space. But then I want to say when I first stopped going on the road, I thought it was gonna be hard, like to fluctuate and adjust to, but I coped to it very well. And I mean, I have a busy schedule when I'm not on the road, and that's the reason why I had to stop going on the road. Not just because I didn't want to be on the road, but with my ministry, of course, there's certain things, and I got to ship off books, and then I be having to, stream, and it's a lot of things that I be having to do. Then I have to run errands for me, and then just for us, and take care of the household and wash clothes. Who gonna be here to wash the clothes and all of those things. So I gotta stay at home and be a housewife. So
it's honestly it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
We be missing each other.
It's not that bad because
it's actually okay.
We actually go by pretty fast, honestly, because I leave Monday morning 5 a.m. and I come back Friday evening
on the weekends,
and I'm off on weekends.
Oh, hey,
I mean,
I like that whole schedule.
Yeah, I treat it just like a regular job.
I guess because if I just want to wake up one morning, I know I can go on the road. I'm gonna take off this week and just go with you, so I guess but we be missing each other.
Oh,
I actually just got back yesterday. I actually just got back yesterday.
A day early and threw my whole schedule out today.
And I was wondering that
this interview.
I was wondering that. I was like,
my husband here. I said, "Oh, I got a Friday with my husband."
Yeah, because I was wondering. I said, "Are these people gonna be in the truck doing this interview?" I did think that. I was like, "They gonna be on the road somewhere doing this interview."
No, I actually came back. Well, yesterday, right?
Yep.
Yesterday, so we could.
It worked out perfect. I had it already pre-planned.
That's for sure.
She said, "Was we gonna be in the truck?" That truck loud too. Not the truck.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't gonna be able to hear
them.
For sure.
It be
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. He drives trucks also. She like to play with the seats. That is funny.
Yeah, up and down. He talking about every time you sit up high. And then
I had my seat real high once.
That's exactly what she likes
I told
to do.
him, I said, you need to put your seat up high just because I had my seat up high. No, I don't like playing with the seats. It's just a little gadget. Look, a little gadget. Nothing major.
Hey, so like as your business grows too. So okay, so we clean, we do commercial cleaning for a trucking company. and every time we go in there, it's
Right.
a big dry erase board, and this sounds so retarded, but it's like a dry erase board with these rows of information, and I always sit there and I'm like, what does all of this mean? And so I know you were saying that it has to be a dispatcher, and there's a broker. Do you guys plan on actually having that in-house? Is that something that can be done?
That's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
I took the dispatching and freight broker class. It's certain steps that we had to go because we are our own boss, meaning we not working under nobody. We not a company driver. We have our own dot and MC number. We have our own truck, no note. So we just we are our own boss. Of course we thank God to be able to be in that position. So I am the freight broker and broker, but the certain steps that we had to take to get here, we had to go under a dispatcher. Because when you get an MC and dot number, when it's new and fresh, you can't get any lows. Like you'll just be sitting there like, oh, hey, I'm gonna dispatch my husband. We got our own and we ain't gotta pay nobody, but you ain't gonna have no money to even try to pay nobody because you can't get no lows because your dot and your MC is so fresh. And
slow down, say it. Okay, so I know Dennis said that earlier about the C and the dot number. What is it? What is it again?
Mm-hmm.
The M dot.
It's called a dot number and an MC
authority.
Okay.
Like your authority, your MC authority.
And
you have to have that in order to operate and run in trucking, period. Like up and down the highway, you have to have that.
It's to be honest with you, it ain't nothing something for DOT to read. It's just your numbers that's on the side of your truck.
Correct.
And they can run that. And off them numbers, they know if you got insurance, they know if your MC is active. It's just pretty much another license plate, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but in order to get that and use it on your own, what I was saying is you have to take baby steps. So you have to literally, when you first start out, you have to go through a dispatcher so they can build your loads up on your MC number. And once you got so many loads under your number, then you can do it yourself and dispatch for yourself, because people are like, hey, okay, I see you have gotten loads, you got this amount of history, your business credit is built up, so I trust you to give you this load. When it's fresh, they're like, hey, you don't have no history, how can I trust you with my load? You understand?
Right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense now. Thank y'all taking baby steps with me to get me to understand this.
No problem.
Okay, so we have another question. Is there a state and city you hate driving through or to?
Virginia.
Any up north at all?
Virginia. I hate Virginia. I hate it because it's nothing but mountains and highway.
In California, Arizona.
Yeah.
Mexico.
Oh wow. Mm. I've never been to Virginia.
Yeah, Arizona.
What's wrong with Virginia? Arizona too?
It's
in Mexico, New Mexico, it's gonna be enough for me. It's like all it's bouncy, riggedy, it's dry land, it's just the hills just whoosh and
just quite frankly, there's just not enough humanity there. To be honest, it's just highway and mountains. That's it. I like to sightsee. I like to see things. You know what I mean? Something I've never seen before. And you're just going down to those mountains and those long roads. There's nothing. It's nothing. You just drive.
Yeah, Virginia. One thing I can say about Virginia that I did not like was the atmosphere. Like when you cross that threshold and they state line, the atmosphere was like totally. It was off. I was like, this atmosphere, like you felt it in the air, the trees in the wilderness. Like you felt the atmosphere just went right. Like, no, it's gonna be enough for me, baby. Prayed up, booted up.
So, like, when you're on the road or whatever, what do you like to listen to? Do you listen to a certain type of music or podcasts? Because I know when we like going to other cities or whatever to do jobs, we always have certain podcasts we like to listen to. So what do you guys listen to?
TD Jakes, number one.
Honestly, my phone Pandora probably stay on TD Jakes station. TD. To be honest,
TD Jakes.
Musician, and it's I like to listen to a lot of Rick Ross.
Okay.
Country music. I love country music.
Country music.
I'm just everywhere.
Chicken likes and truck, whatever that song is, a trucking song.
What song?
Yeah, it's just it's a mixture. It's called Chicken Lights and Chrome. It's a country song by Jason Aldean. It's something he made a while back. It's a trucking song.
And then I'm gospel me, please, baby, be in there.
I'm still stuck on the chicken song. The chicken song.
Chicken Lights and Chrome.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to look this up.
We finna play it for y'all. Y'all can Yeah, please.
He said no.
Why? Don't be like that. They want to hear it now. Just give them a little glimpse. Lord.
This is. I like to lift stuff like that when I'm trucking. It makes me feel like a trucker.
That's your hype song.
Yeah, you get the picture.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I like
I get
that kind of music. I like that kind of music.
He from the country, so yeah, country boy.
Yeah, cause Joe listens to that song that you can buy me a truck. You know what I'm talking about? I was like, what?
Buy me a boat.
I can't remember who sings it. Oh, but yeah. Yeah, so do you wear like a cowboy hat too while you listening to it when you drive it?
No.
We see some of the most crazy dressed people in trucking, like, ooh, child. But they just be being, their own personality, themselves. They
right.
Ooh.
So do y'all have a gear? Like certain things you want to wear when you driving the trucks?
Well, now we have the our work uniforms, which is a collar shirt or, just like on just a regular day, just a regular tee with our logo, and then the collar shirts for more like business casual. When we have to go for business something, then we will wear that one with the logo. But other than that, flip flops,
slides,
flip flops.
Yeah, we wear the collar shirts too, or the t-shirts with some tennies and stuff.
They look very professional. Shorts and slides.
Shorts and slides. And Quenisha said with the straw hanging out your mouth.
You rolling like a wolf. You rolling.
There's a lot of truckers out there with just shorts and slides. I'm like, what? This the new truck uniform?
Right. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
In the week. Oh, okay. Joe, this is the song. Talking about you can buy me a boat, you can buy me a truck to pull it. Do you know that song? Who's that by, Joe?
Yeah, it's Chris Jansen.
It's by him too.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
she said, "My that's the song."
yeah. It's I like some good country music, man. I prefer some good country music over a lot of things.
Yeah, we rock out on that country all day. We both.
It just put me in the mode, It put me in driving mode, and I just be rolling. Before I knew it, I'm at my destination.
Yeah. Yeah. You see, that's why he got his, cowboy hat and his cowboy boots and stuff. And
yeah.
Crank that music.
Yeah, that music. He ain't lying. That music, he be way he be at the destination. Ain't no way he be at the destination. I be waking up from the back. Oh, we here, little kid.
Yeah.
And went to sleep on.
So I know you said you gotta leave at like 5 a.m. on Mondays, which is absolutely too early for anybody to do anything. But hey, we'll make that money. But like before you get up and I always ask everybody what's their morning routine. Like, what do you do to prepare yourself to be up at 5 to be gone that early?
I just thank God for waking me up to see another day. Let's get that out there. I pray first thing. Pray, brush my teeth, check my emails, and usually the rate confirmations are already sent to me where I know I need to go. So I like to get up a little early to buy
check his trip.
Yeah, it's called pre-trip. It's something that you're supposed to do. But I like to make time for mistakes if there any need that like any made, like a wrong turn
corrections
or something like that. I can have time to do that, to be at my pickup at the correct time. Am I making sense? So it's like if I gotta be there at 7, I'm gonna get up at 5 and leave. So any kind of mistakes, I that's gonna be out the way. I will be there at 7. And being on time is everything. When you're in this trucking business, being on time, making your appointments is everything, because the trucking world may seem big, but it's really small because every broker know every broker. Mm-hmm. So if you're doing a load for Jane, she a broker, and you didn't make that load on time, she gonna know Chris over here. She gonna call Chris. Hey, Chris, he ain't make the load on time, so I don't know. He kind of sketchy. You know what I mean? So it's word of mouth gets around.
Consistency is everything.
Yeah.
Right.
And so professionalism.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And my plan was to wear y'all t-shirt tonight with the Second Trucking LLC. I got a couple of shirts, but my kids had them on, so I was like, "Come on, man, y'all messing up my uniform."
They could have modeled. Let them kids in that room. Let them come model.
Shout out to the kids who wear the merchandise in that room, man.
Yeah. They had y'all shirts on all day today, so yeah.
That's good. That's good.
See,
I like that.
That's for them. See?
That's love. I like that.
Yeah. And so, like, for any up and coming entrepreneurs, what advice would you guys give them if they told you, "Hey, I want to start my own business," even if it's not a trucking business? Like, what advice would you give new entrepreneurs?
Pray before you make any kind of move. Pray before you make any kind of move. Make sure your steps is calculated. Make sure you're doing the right thing, because it's so easy to waste money, unnecessary money when you don't have to.
Right.
And I'm a victim of that. I didn't did some things that cost more this way, and later come to find out what she said cost a lot cheaper. You know what I mean? It's just just pray before you do it. Think about it before you do it.
Come on, wife.
Make sure it's the right decision. Make sure it's the right decision. Right decision.
I would say, of course, keep God in the center, in the midst of everything, and pray before you make any move, as well as my husband said. But I would say, when you praying, to ask for wisdom, because anybody can pray, for their business. Oh, God, bless me with a business. Oh, God, bless me with money. But you want to ask God to bless you with that wisdom. That way you can make sure that you have the discernment to attract to the right people, to connect to the right people, the right connections, the right resources. You dealing with different spirits. You just have to be aware of things. And I would say, it's not going to happen overnight. You have to be willing to put in your work along with God's blessing. You have to put in your work and stay down. You got to have character. Your character it's going to outweigh anything. So if you don't have character, then it's really, you have nothing, because anybody can be in the business or want to start a business. But if you have a nasty and toxic traits about you and not character, then you're not going to prosper in the business. So I would say you got to have character. You got to learn how to stay down and stay consistent, and just keep putting in your work, and your hard work will pay off. Nothing comes overnight. Yeah. Success is not overnight. You may see businesses, they be up and running, glitz and glam, and you'll think that they took the elevator, but a lot of those companies, they took the stairs. They took the hard way,
Yeah.
So you got to know, you got to stay consistent, and, just, you got to persevere.
Yeah. And, I have a live discussion coming up talking about that, about businesses. It's called Bad Business. And actually Pastor gave me the idea to do it. And a lot of people want to kind of work a little bit and then Like, hey,
Correct.
why anyone supporting me? Why isn't anyone purchasing my products? Or
Correct.
and like you said, about having the nasty attitude and not being able to
Mhm.
communicate properly with people, you know, all that matters. And then
Mhm.
like you said earlier, there's not a team of people. It's just us. It's just me and Joe. So
Correct.
we are the marketing department. We are
Exactly.
the people actually doing the work. So it's a lot of work, and a lot of people just want to jump into entrepreneurship not ready to work, and it's a lot of work.
Correct.
And then you praying and talking to God, that helps too, or you're gonna go crazy trying to figure it out on your own.
Come on now, girl. That's the thing, you know, especially like with the younger people too, because I've learned, I've got 10 plus years in entrepreneurship, and I have learned, you know, fell on my head and bump my head in brick walls, and you know, from my mistakes. And that's why I have the wisdom to tell people, you know, hey, I can see the wrong steps that they're gonna make before they even trying to make it, while they're thinking them. Hey, baby girl, baby boy, that ain't the way to go. Maybe you should do this. You know, it's just all about as well too. What was I gonna say? It's just you have to not just know yourself, but you have to make sure that you're being authentic as well. You know, meaning being true to yourself with your business. You know, don't try to come in the business being something that you're not and doing copycat what somebody else doing because you see they making dollars and you often start a business too like them and make some quick dollars, and it's not gonna work. I'm telling you now, it's not gonna profit. It's not gonna work. You just gotta make sure that that's your lane. That's your purpose. You know, if that's your purpose in your lane with God, then stay in that lane. If that's your way with God, then let that be your way. Don't try to be something that you're not. I will say that too.
Right. Yeah, that's good advice.
Learn your business. Learn your business. Study your business. Know what you're doing. Know what you're getting into. Because it's a lot of sharks out here in this world. And if they see that you're vulnerable, they're going to attack. So with that being said, I'm not talking about attack like physical harm. I'm talking about, you know, as far as they're gonna try to get over you. I'm gonna be honest. When we first started, we got burnt really bad, like $7,400 burnt. Woo! Really bad because we was new and we was dealing with a shark, and there's certain things that I didn't know that I learned after that, and I know I never make the mistake again. So and he knew it was new. He knew we didn't know, so he took advantage of it.
With that, I'm gonna say that that's correct, but I would say that I called it out. I feel like, and this is my opinion, I feel like because we are a team, we as one, and we married, so you know what I'm saying, whatever he take, I take, and whatever I take, he takes. But I feel like I didn't get burned because I called it out and I was saying, hey, this, that. I knew the man every move, and the man got mad because I started calling him out on his, you know, on his BS. Like, hey, you cannot finesse nobody over here, baby. I know what you're doing, this, that. And the man got mad, you know, hung up on me or whatever. It was disrespectful. And I was like, I just know you was trying to finesse and trying to get over. And he did it because, you know, of course he got the money, but I knew what I knew. You know what I'm saying? I would say that too for people who want to start a business. Go with your first mind. Whatever your first mind is, your intuition, always go with it. I don't care if people try to make it like you crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. Go with it because I called that man out and I was right. I knew he was getting over. You know?
Yeah. Y'all make my little.
But it was a lesson learned.
Yeah, because y'all make my little $500 that I lost last year look like nothing compared to $7,400. I'm like,
and another thing.
Don't say little child.
And another thing is that, man, it's a crazy industry, especially trucking. It's a really crazy industry, and with dealing with trucking it costs a lot.
Yeah,
it costs a lot.
If you're wanting your own everything.
It
costs a lot.
Right. And then if they want to be a part of the trucking business and they don't want to, you know, own their own company, they can come work for you.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. We had the point now where we could hire trucks up on our USMC number, and it's a percentage game when it comes to that. If you're going up on our DOT number, MC number, we could talk about that, when that time comes. But yeah, we were able to hire. Now we're in a position now where we're able to hire.
That's good. That is awesome. And being in business for just 8 months, that is awesome to be able to, begin to hire people and stuff. And so I'm just super excited for you guys. And so I know I wanted to before I let y'all go, so y'all can have y'all some time together, since he been gone all week. I did want to talk a little bit about I wanted to show everyone Z is also in ministry, and so I wanted to make sure you guys knew about her books and her prayer journal. And so you can see that this book, there you go, paper book. So this is about the testimony. And so tell us just a little bit about what this book is about and how people can purchase this book.
Well, that is my first written book, but second published book. It's my full testimony from the womb till maybe a year ago. And I was led to write that book. I always knew I had a book in me, but I just, at the time I wasn't ready. I was still in the world, in the streets, all type of things. And I wrote the book due to my obedience of God, and not just that. God told me He used me as a blueprint to give to others what I didn't have. I didn't have no blueprint. I didn't have no, no wisdom. I didn't have nobody to tell me, hey, this, that. And I literally had to go through hell. I had to go through the consuming fire. I had to go through the wilderness, like them, the kids in the 40 years of the wilderness. I had to go the harder way, the longer way. And so God, He's like, hey, I'm using you as an instrument, as a vessel, as a prophet, to give the blueprint to people so they won't make the mistakes that you made, so they won't think that, it's love and it's really love. So they won't think that, this is the way out because it's easy and fast money right now, things like that. Right. So I'm just the blueprint. And it's worth buying, not just because it's my book, but it'll break a lot of things off of people, and it's just release burdens. It's just like it's a generational curse breaker, because I'm a generational curse breaker. It's just a lot of things. So yeah.
And that
order theirs today.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I was telling them to order theirs today.
Order theirs today, yeah. I have this one also.
Yes, that's my favorite.
It's your favorite one?
It's my second written, but my first published. It was kind of an oxymoron with God, how he allowed me to publish my books.
Yeah. So, hey.
Y'all know.
Yeah, that's my second written, but that's my favorite. The prophetic poem book, that book right there. When I got many compliments on both books, but that prophetic poem book, like I was literally like, I was deep and heavy in the spirit. Like when I wrote that, like, you just got to get the book to read it, to understand it, and to get the revelations, to get the, the impartations, to get things broken out for you. Just got to get it. I'm telling you. Yes.
Yeah, because I like the scriptures with it. Because I like the scriptures with it, and then how you broke it down. Yeah, at the bottom, I was like, "Yo, that's dope."
I was spirit walking, like I was fast and heavy, like I was in these spirits, like heavy.
Yeah,
yes, Lord,
I believe it. And y'all look at this. I work part-time if y'all let me drive a U-Haul.
Who said that?
My husband.
You know what?
What do we have to haul U-Haul?
He said fully toilet paper, nothing dangerous.
You want your load to be extra light and crispy. You know what? See, it's too late. It's too late.
He plays too much.
Oh man. I did want to chime in and say too.
She want to know where can she get the book.
Okay, you can inbox me because I have a website. I have one on Amazon, and then I through my ministry cash app where you can cash app me, and then I'll just mail it off to you through USPS post office.
Okay.
I did want to say too, like when you have a business in marriage, and when you have a business with your spouse too, like you got to learn how to balance that out too, and sometimes you got to learn to always decrease yourself. You know what I'm saying? So God can increase and decrease your flesh. You got to learn how to just be equally yoked. You have to learn how to put aside that spouse, perspective versus that business aspect, that being business minded. Business is business. Look at her. And then, okay, when we home, we back fast. Okay, you gotta learn how to separate things. I'm just being honest. You gotta learn that. But you gotta make sure that you flow, of course, with your spouse in business. You gotta make sure that you flow and you connect.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's
a beautiful thing.
Just like like you and Joe.
Yeah, because we have time where it's like no more business talk, no more business work. This is the marriage side time.
I don't want to hear nothing about business. See, that's me. I don't want to hear nothing about business.
Yeah, so and so Quenisha said, do you plan on writing another book?
Yes, ma'am. I'm actually gonna start writing my third book very soon.
Okay.
Just waiting right now. It's a process, but I'm gonna start writing my third book, and it's actually gonna be a warfare book. It's gonna be a blueprint on warfare. I'm a heavy warfare. Faster, praiser, whatever. So yeah,
whatever.
I will let y'all know, because I know y'all be handing me and hassling me over them books, honey.
So anybody else have any more questions? Because we don't want to tie in too late into their night. Honey, that's what we're talking about, the cutoff time. It's a cutoff time. And so if anybody,
I need to get one of the journals too, Alicia.
Okay, yeah, because I got yours. Let me show you.
Yeah, I need to get you a journal.
Yep.
Them sold out. Them journals sold out. I gotta get more made.
Yeah.
We do have we don't have any more merchandise for the second trucking, but we will get more shirts made because a couple of people have requested for the shirt. So my husband and I will get the shirts made, and if anybody want to purchase a second trucking shirt, go follow our Facebook so you can get the merchandise. Hats.
I need my own shirt. I need my own shirt.
Yeah.
Okay. Hats, mask, trucking.
Let me see.
It's all coming soon. It's a process, but we slowly getting there. Getting there.
Yeah, I can see it. Y'all are doing a wonderful job. And so she wants to know, which book of yours would you suggest getting first?
Well, I would say my prophetic poem book.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say my prophetic poem book, because a lot of people I don't think they can handle or not ready for their full testimony. Like it just depends on where you're at in your life. I would say that.
Right.
But that prophetic poem book,
okay,
it's gonna get right with you.
Yeah. So I think y'all are friends on Facebook. If not, then I can send your information to her so that way she can get in touch with you to purchase a book. Okay, we could do that. So y'all, I'm gonna be getting back with y'all in a few months, kind of checking in and schedule another interview, so we can see where you guys are now, and make sure everyone has your information, and put you guys on my vendor list that I'm gonna be sending out to different people, and everything. So let me see.
Well, we appreciate it, because we offer reciprocation. You in business, you have to learn to reciprocate as well. You can't just expect everybody just to be all about you and support you. I don't know. We reciprocate. You support others and they support you back, and we support this person, and return their energy, return their love, their favor. So we appreciate the reciprocation and everything.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate y'all for taking the time out y'all busy schedules. I know being entrepreneurs is a feels like a 24-hour job. So I appreciate y'all for coming on and chit-chatting with me for a little bit. And so, yeah, I'm going to have you guys back on. That way we can catch back up and see, everything that y'all have going on. So I believe that it's going to happen, in a few months to where you guys are just, having employees and up and running. And, we're be like, where they at? Baby, we is working.
Speak for that, amen. And yes, I do want to say, y'all, my husband is the best truck driver in the world. He's the best truck driver in the world, y'all. I'm gonna give him his props via platform. He's the best truck driver in the world, y'all. I ain't never seen nobody with the goals driving that bitch like this man. The king is Don.
That is so funny.
I'm so serious, y'all. I'm like, I'm joking, but I'm very serious.
Yeah, so
I just love what I do.
I need a long haul, to call.
See, dollars.
When you love what you do, you passionate about it.
And it shows.
I just love what I do. I love what I do.
That's awesome, man. That's so awesome. I wish you guys the best. Always praying for y'all, pushing y'all, encouraging y'all. I mean, I love y'all. I'm glad that I was able to meet the both of you.
Too.
Yeah. So, and I just thank y'all again for coming on here. Everybody, I'll make sure that you guys have all their information so you can purchase a book. If you want to talk more about the trucking business, like getting hired. I'll make sure you have
the business page.
The business page has all the info on it that you need. Make sure you check that out at facebook.com Second Trucking LLC. All right, y'all. So we're gonna let y'all go to bed. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Thank you, Sister Jacob, Sheena, Quenisha.
Thank you.
My husband, Joe, on here. I know Megan was on
Joe,
here.
Hey. Joe still owe me a game of golf, man.
A game of golf?
Golf, Joe. Yeah.
You hear that, Joe? Golf.
Do you play golf, Felicia?
I don't know.
Captain C.
I ain't never seen it. I'm gonna send you his number. Joe, y'all got each other's number, right?
Yeah, I got it. I got his number.
Okay. Yeah. He said he got you.
That's my boy.
Yeah. So y'all have a good night. All right. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night, and we'll catch y'all next week. Thank you. Love y'all.
Thank y'all. Love y'all too.
Bye.